Former Manhattan chiropractor Clark Petersen has been convicted on 51 counts of sex crimes against 16 clients. A Riley County jury spent a day and a half deliberating, ultimately finding the 66-year-old guilty late Thursday night on charges of rape, aggravated battery, sexual battery, attempted rape, and attempted aggravated sodomy. Petersen was acquitted of 9 other counts. His sentencing is scheduled for November 18th. The state is also seeking a harsher sentence than normal and has asked the court to revoke Petersen's bond. Judge Grant Bannister allowed Petersen to remain free on bond overnight, but ordered him back to court Friday morning for further hearings. A Manhattan man is behind bars after Riley County police say he hit someone and stole a vape pen. 19-year-old Jekiah Burney was arrested Wednesday night on charges of aggravated robbery, possession of marijuana, and possession of drug paraphernalia. Police say the case stems from an incident Tuesday evening in the 500 block of Osage Street between Burney and 2 individuals, including a 24-year-old woman and a 19-year-old man. Burney remains jailed on a $50,000 bond. Riley County Commissioners on Thursday approved an allocation of federal funds with the Kansas Department of Transportation. According to Public Works Director John Ellerman, about $200,000 will be used toward future transportation-related projects. He says the department is hoping to complete overlay projects on Skyway Drive, South Manhattan Avenue, and both Rosencutter and Stag Hill roads. The department began road milling this week.
I might have until September 15th to get it done, and they've yet started to overlay. I think once they start, it'll just be a matter of a week or so, a couple days.
Ellerman says Riley County can expect to receive about $180,000 back to use toward transportation projects. Yuma Street will celebrate Manhattan's African-American culture this weekend with a new event featuring art, music, food, and history. The Yuma Street Cultural Festival is being organized by local nonprofit Black Entrepreneurs of the Flint Hills. Executive Director Sheila Ellis Glasper says it will feature a plethora of live entertainment.
We'll be having line dancing, bachata, salsa. There's going to be a Divine Nine Greek stroll-off. We're going to have a local talent show. We will hear from the soulful sounds of J.R. Saxophonic, as well as Justin Aaron is going to perform the Black National Anthem and Lift Every Voice and Sing.
The festival also coincides with a temporary exhibit at the Museum of Art and Light entitled Crafting Sanctuaries.
It brings together rarely seen photographs and spotlighting on how Black Southerners during the 1930s and 40s transformed homes, churches, and gathering spaces into sanctuaries of resilience and creativity.
The event also will bring more awareness to a capital campaign that aims to transform the Shepherd's Chapel into a cultural center for the community. Festivities will be held from 1 to 9 p.m. on Sunday in the 900 block of Yuma Street. Earlier this week, Democratic state lawmakers brought their Fight Back tour to Manhattan, urging more Republicans to work across the aisle. Johnson County State Representative Jerry Stogsdill says some GOP members privately admit they agree with Democrats on issues like cutting the sales tax on food and medicine, but fear political backlash if they break ranks.
There is no secret up there. You vote against leadership, you get primary.
He says lawmakers need the courage to act on what's best for Kansas. Manhattan State Representative Sidney Carlin also said efforts to fund local food systems have faced pushback. Governor Laura Kelly was scheduled to attend the event Wednesday night in Manhattan, but bowed out due to illness.
So good, so good, so good.
Get ready, because Clear the Rack is on at your Nordstrom Rack store. Now through Monday, find incredible deals on Wear Now styles, on sale for even less at Nordstrom Rack. Take an extra 25% off red tag clearance throughout the store from brands like Free People, Dolce Vita, Adidas, and more. All sales final. The best stuff goes fast. So shop this sale at Nordstrom Rack today. Please see NordstromRack.com or ask a store associate for details.
This episode is brought to you by Dogfish Head Craft Brewery. The Grateful Dead and Dogfish Head have gotten the band back together with the release of Grateful Dead Juicy Pale Ale, a light-bodied pale ale brewed with sustainable Kernza grains, granola, and heaps of good karma for a refreshing brew that's music to your taste buds. Available nationwide. Visit dogfish.com to find Grateful Dead Juicy Pale Ale in your neck of the woods. Dogfish Head Craft Brewery is located in Milton, Delaware. Please drink responsibly.
Good morning, I'm Mitch Fortner with sports. Coming off a loss to Iowa State in Dublin, Ireland last week, K-State football returns to Manhattan after a round-trip flight over 8,000 miles to play its home opener against North Dakota Saturday evening inside of Bill Snyder Family Stadium. K-State has a record of 0-1 to start the year for just the fourth time since 1990. And the offense will have to do it once again without star running back Dylan Edwards. He suffered a left ankle injury after muffing a punt in the first quarter in Dublin. Saturday's kickoff is at 6 p.m. It's a stripe out at the Bill, and after the game, make sure to stick around for the post-game drone show. Last night kicked off 5 straight days of Big 12 football. Interception thrown by Brendan Sorsby allows Nebraska to hang on late, 20-17. Oklahoma State has a 27-7 win at home over UT Martin. Houston blanks Stephen F. Austin 27-0, and UCF, a game winner with 1:03 to play in the fourth quarter. They defeat Jacksonville State 17-10. Today's action in the Big 12. The Kansas Jayhawks will play their second game in a semi-new football stadium. Tonight in Lawrence, the 1-0 Kansas Jayhawks will host Wagner. That'll be at 6:30 and televised on ESPN+. 2 huge games featuring the Big 12. Both going to be home games for the conference. The Baylor Bears will be hosting the Auburn Tigers out of the SEC, 7 o'clock on Fox. And Colorado will host Georgia Tech out of the ACC. That'll be at 7 o'clock on ESPN. The Kansas City Royals, with a record of 69-65, are still 8.5 back in the Central, but they're just 3 games back for a wild card spot with 28 games to go. Tonight, the Kansas City Royals open a 3-game series at Kauffman Stadium when they take on the top team in the Central, the 78-57 Detroit Tigers. Tonight's first pitch from the K is at 7:10. I'm Mitch Fortner with sports.